now we're cooking. This is K4PEW net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. I'll just jump to, let's see. Net may be broken for any emergency, but call 911 first. For information on the net, you can go to YouTube and see, put my call, actually, K4PEW into the search block, and you'll see an image of me and the wife and the XYL. Yeah, that's one way down. And you can listen to other stations you might not normally hear. You can also see me, but you can put a postcard over that or something. And you can go to Simplex Ham Radio at GoDaddySites.com. See information on Simplex. You can go to groups.io and put in MJSS, and you will have a play. You can see our complete schedule for nets. You can also see, let's see what else, what we're all about. You can also use the site. If you sign up for the email system, you can use it to sell equipment. You can ask technical questions. There's about 200 of us in there, so, and some of them have a very acute knowledge of ham radio. So if you have technical questions, don't hesitate to ask them. Let's see, or you can send me an email at k4pew@arrl.net. And that normally meets at 8 p.m. every excuse me, Wednesday and Saturday. Hold on one second. Having some difficulties with my throat today. Bear with me for a second. We conduct a net on 146.415 FM. Simplex. We've been doing it now. We're in our 12th year, and we'll be 13. Finish the 12th year in September. Purpose of that is to have fun, support each other in ham radio, figure out how good our shacks are or aren't, and how we can upgrade it. Don't forget that your family comes first. Upgrading your ham shack comes down that list of ways, because you got a wife, you got kids, you might have grandkids, you got issues. You just got to take care of those first. And we all invite everyone to use the net for amateur radio events. And of course, the big event tomorrow is going to be the Simplex net on 10 meters. 10 meters upper sideband. It's at 8. By the way, it's at 8 o'clock. 10 meters upper sideband, 10 meters FM, and 10 meters on C4 FM. Michael handles that KM4YRF, and I want to thank him for filling in for me again this past Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah. Does a great job. He also does the 10 meter net tomorrow night, so please be there. You'll have a good time. It's a good net. Not many nets like that. You'll in your old age, you go, I was on that 10 meter net, that tri-mode net, and your grandkids will go, wow, Rams, that's cool. I'm sure that'll happen. Do we have any other announcements? Okay, we don't have any other announcements. What do I have? Oh yeah, tonight is net number, I believe it's 1208. I wasn't positive about that. Mike, where were you on Wednesday? On the south?
Let me see here. Yes, we started south.
Okay, we're starting from the east. It's net number 1208. We're going to be doing this one net on the 2 meters, and we're moving over to 2 meters upper sideband on 144.240, and then on to 50.135 upper sideband, and then over to 220. The magical frequency. You guys don't know what it is. Has anybody heard from Carlin?
He didn't check in Wednesday night.
Oh, I don't know where he is. All right, somebody will have to chase him down. Somebody up in his neck of the woods. All right. And anyway, we're going to be taking check-ins right now for people short on time, mobile, or first-time check-ins. Please come now.
KR4, JRQ, first-time check-in.
I want to take the first-time check-in first. That's KR4, and that's Juliet Romeo, Quebec. Is that correct?
Correct. I'm mobile in Providence tonight.
Oh, very good. What's the first name?
I'm Jordan.
Oh, very good, Jordan. Jordan, you were at the breakfast last week.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago I came to the breakfast. I'm on mobile in Providence tonight, not at my house.
Yeah, very good. I'm glad you get swinging that. That's a good deal. You sound great on the mobile. I wouldn't have guessed it. Well, being this close, it's really easy for me to hear. Because I told you where I was. I'm right here, half a mile behind, well, a quarter mile behind Walmart.
Yes.
Very good. Anything good for the net?
Nope, just wanted to try to check in closer.
Oh, you did great. You did great. So all you got to do now, you can use that. I'm willing to bet I could hear you if you had an outside antenna up on the house or in the attic or where you live.
Yeah, that's probably true. I'm looking into that sooner or later. Just a new net. Just new to this hobby. Thank you.
Oh, I understand. Like I said, if you have questions or you need help, let us know. We'll be there. That was Jordan. He's over in Providence. Mobile is his first check-in. He's got an HT, new to the hobby. It's Kilo Romeo 4, Juliet Romeo, Quebec. Good to hear him in there. He was at breakfast a couple of times, as recent as this past Saturday. Who else is short on time mobile or first? Oh, yeah, KN4TYJ, isn't that right?
TJF.
Oh, yeah.
Football.
No, I was thinking about Jimmy down there. I had the wrong name. Had connected the wrong call with the wrong name. How you doing there, Rick?
I'm doing good. How many did we have at breakfast today?
6.
Wow. I'm going to have to start coming back and get that number up, man. Good Lord.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drag a few others in with you. You can pick up Joel on the way over.
Hey, there you go. That's a plan. I would do it, too.
All right, very good. Yeah, and you're good. Uber fees are cheap, right?
Yeah. Been going through a little vision issue here, so I haven't been driving a whole lot. Getting those injections in the old eyeball, you know.
Yeah. My mother-in-law went through that recently. I say recently. It's been a few years. I remember it well though, because even having, I don't even like sticking my finger in my eye.
Not me either, man. But when you have issues, you just do what you got to do. It's not. I mean, it hurts a little bit, but it's not as bad as you think.
Yeah, when he does, he doesn't say, "Look over here, real quick," like.
What's that? No. They numb you out pretty good. The first one I didn't feel at all. The second two, they both hurt a bit. And most of the day you feel like you got somebody's finger in your eye. So that's about as bad as it gets. It's not terrible.
Yeah, if you didn't feel the first one, I go, man, give me a bigger gauge needle.
Exactly. Hey, don't play around, man. Let's go.
Yeah, very good. Anything else for the net, Rick?
Nothing except we appreciate what you do, Paul. Thank you, man. This is KN4TJF. Back to net.
Yeah, very good. That's Rick over West Ashland City. Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot. Good signal tonight. Here we had Jordan in. There was somebody else. Oh, yeah, that was Brian. Brian, you checking in or are you sleeping?
K3CTP. I'm actually in East Nashville right now, so that's east, right?
Wow. Good old Nashville. I avoid going there only because of the traffic issues, but we've got just getting out of Mount Juliet's got traffic issues.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the traffic around here is not too bad today. It's, they're getting ready for Cinco de Mayo.
And they just finished, yesterday was May Day, wasn't it?
Yeah, for all the people wanting to dance around the maypole.
Yeah, that was just a celebration, an ancient celebration, I think, where they were celebrating the spring and planting of new crops, etc. I think that's what that was.
It lets the women pick their mates.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, it's like, what do they call it, Sadie Hawkins Day or something like that?
I don't know. I never celebrated Sadie Hawkins Day.
Oh, my. Well. Oh, by the way, I have news from North Carolina. Our illustrious Roy has won best overall in both platinum and gold categories.
Wow. Pretty soon he's going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I think so. He's moving on up. He's beaten. There's an old guy that takes umbrage to him always winning.
Oh, is that right? So we're going to see him on 2020 on one of those murder mysteries?
He'll probably show up with a black eye and a crutch.
Yeah, he'll have a busted bone in his leg.
Yeah, he'll have Tanya Harding come up and hit him in the knee.
Wonder why the guy's upset, just because he didn't win? Was that what the deal was, he said?
Yeah, I
telling you. No, it sounds interesting. If he's enjoying himself, whatever, you know.
Oh yeah, and his dancing partner, she's a hottie. Of course, you know, you pay for him.
Yeah, man. That's a pretty expensive hobby. I'd say that's more expensive than ham radio.
Yeah, I would say it's even more expensive than remote control airplanes.
Yeah, that's right. Anything else for the net there, Sleepy Joe?
No, I did nap out there at the breakfast. I to stay awake. At least I wasn't drooling on myself.
No, we wiped you up.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't put me in the corner. I'd be celebrating a whole bunch of birthdays.
Could have sat you over with that Mexican family.
Yeah. Well, they might have taken me over. Hey, look what we found. Look what we won.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it is Cinco de Mayo coming up. All right. Anything else, Brian?
No, that's it. K360 be clear.
That's the traveling man, Brian. He's working as a private Uber service, not really Uber, but private travel service for the railroads, and that's taking railroad engineers and conductors to their locations, whether it be in, let's see if I remember the locations: Evansville, Indiana, Louisville, Chattanooga, or I think Birmingham. Did you say Birmingham?
Oh yeah, Birmingham, and then Brewston, and Cowden. There's a bunch of little places.
Oh wow, don't know those. I have to look them up. All right, that was Brian, A3 Charlie Tango Papa, and he's mobile at the moment in Nashville. Who else is? Well, we already got first time. Any more first time check-ins mobile or short on time? All righty, we'll move right on. We're going to starting from the east. Please come down.
KM4YRF.
Very good. Everything went well for you. You had a two meal day today.
Yeah, it was a real fun time. It's my life group from church, and we set this up months ago, and so most of us met. There was some that couldn't make it, but we had a real good time. Had some really good food.
Very good. Yeah, especially at Demos, that's a good place.
Absolutely.
Well, very good. Anything else on that, Mike?
I have not another thing to say. Back to net control.
After you said you never had anything else to say, you said back to net control. So you were lying. Anyway, that was Mike, Cam4YRF. Again, he's the good fella, who does the net for me when I'm not here. Because some of the Wednesdays I've been taking off recently, just so you'll know. I have to go see my parole officer. No, I have to. I spend time with my wife. She often takes Wednesdays off, and she works nights. So Wednesday night is when she's home with me. And normally, like today, she's at work, and this is what I normally do. On Wednesday through Sunday is this, because I have the time to do it. That's all. And and she's not here, which works out good. I don't disturb her, and she doesn't disturb me. She doesn't anyway, but. Who else is east?
N4 RTR.
Hey, N4RTR, how are you doing?
Fine and dandy, just finally winding down after another week of babysitting the construction guys.
Construction at almost every level is sometimes it's almost like rounding up cats,
It legitimately is. I did a rebar inspection Thursday, and I told the guys, you put your vertical dowels at 12 inches on center, it needs to be 9 inches, and they said that they would have it done in time for a 5 a.m. for Friday morning. I get there at 4:30, I start putting my tape measure on there. No, not a damn one. It got actually fixed. So the contractor had to, instead of for 130 yards of concrete, he had to call the plant and say, just send me 50 yards, and whatever, and the guys will fix it, and the foreman's going to measure himself, and he's going to come back, he's going to call me, let me come back when they had it fixed. So, whatever.
Whatever happened to do it right the first time?
Yeah, I mean, the rebar and the concrete subcontractor, that's not their dollar, right?
Well, I guess not, but it sure doesn't look good for them.
I'm going to put it on the language barrier. But with that being the case, I'm here tonight. I have my first vacation this coming week in years, so I'm not complaining.
You doing anything special?
Actually, my aunt, who is she's going through a rough divorce, she and I are going to a heavy metal festival down in Daytona Speedway for the whole week. She's kind of rediscovering herself, and I'm just doing my own thing. So we are both going to unwind, starting with a capital U.
Cool. It would be odd for me to have an aunt. She's not a generation older than you? You know, I mean, a full generation.
Well, so I was born in '86. She was probably born in 79, 80. She introduced me to Alice in Chains, Metallica, The Offspring. So we're kind of closely musically aligned. So it was just kind of the perfect thing. And that's basically all I know.
Yeah, no, you guys, that's what I was getting at. Is my father's sister, which would be she's passed away since, but she was 20 years older than me, you know, or 19. She was born in 30. I was born in 49, so that's 19 years apart. And same deal with my mother's sister. She's the same kind of deal. So it's just I just assumed it had to be pretty close, because I wouldn't be going to a rock concert with either of my aunts or uncles.
Roger. But yeah, that's I'll be out of pocket this coming week, but finally being able to sit back and relax a little bit. So with that, I think I will just give out a hearty 7 threes to anyone within earshot, and I'll give it back to net control. Thanks as always.
Very good. That's Wes, November 4, Romeo Tango Romeo, and he's over this side of Lebanon. Great signal as always. Who else is east? Oh, to the north, please.
84 Joanne.
K84. It's your job to go find Carlin. Do it now.
He's just having problems with his diabetes and stuff. I've been talking to him.
Oh, okay. So he's so weak he can't even pick up a microphone?
I don't know. He's tired. I don't know.
That could be. I can. I don't know much about that. I've never known anybody closely that had diabetes real bad, but I just know it's a bad disease.
Yeah. It can make you just be totally just have no drive to do anything.
Wow. I know that the only experience I had, it was in junior high school. One of the guys that I was in class with, who I knew, he wasn't a close friend, but he was a guy I knew, and he sat right in front of me, because his name started with a V and I was a W. And his sister, who was older than me, came into the class, and she sat with me, and she says, listen, if you'll keep an eye on Ralph when he's sitting there, if he ever gets grayish, or he starts to, maybe looks like he's falling asleep, reach into his left pocket, there's some candy in there, stick it in his mouth. That's okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody starts going low, yeah.
Anyway, it was just interesting to me. And, of course, it was an education here in Tennessee for me, because I hadn't heard so many people on the air with diabetes and talking about their A1C.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine's about 5.4.
I don't even know what that means. Is that good or bad?
It's pretty good. I'm in the moderate range right now.
Is it running your family?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it seems like is a lot of the issue. I know some people. I don't know. I read a book one time about, doesn't matter what it was about that kind of thing, and it was talking about how people who lived in the 1600s and the 1700s and even the 1800s, we eat more sugar in like a week than they would eat in their entire lifetime, because they just didn't have access to raw sugar. They'd be eating just honey or apples and oranges or whatever they had, And so we put our system, what is it, the pancreas, that produces the insulin? Yeah, I think it is. We put that under heavy labor for our whole life.
Oh yeah, yeah. My daughter has type 1, so her pancreas don't even work now. So, but yeah, you just live with it.
Oh, that's rough. Well, as long as it's manageable, and I know I've known people who managed. My ex-wife's dad, he had diabetes, but I don't know what type it was because I don't know the difference. But he was able to manage it through diet, and he lived to be mid to late 80s somewhere.
Yeah. Well, mine's type 2, so, and Carlin's is type 2, so that's what most people are, but my daughter is type 1. It's juvenile diabetes.
Wow, how old is she?
She is 25, 6, something like that, I don't know.
That just shows how old you are, man.
I know it.
Well, my son, my oldest boy, he is now 55. Is that right? 56. He was born in 70, so 30 and 25. That's 55, man. 55 years old, my oldest boy. My youngest boy is 40.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That's what I say every time I look in the mirror. I go, wow, where'd all that gray hair come from? All right, well, anything else, Danny?
No, that's it. I'll catch you on the next one. Get it before you win.
Very good. That's Danny, Katie Fort, GON in Station Camp. Who else is north?
WB0NOO.
Man, we missed you at breakfast.
Yeah, I missed you at breakfast too.
I bet ours was bigger than yours was.
Yeah, it's pretty light at the house. You know, a bowl of cornflakes, and an orange, and that's about it.
Yeah, that was my frugal parents when I was growing up. I'd get a bowl of Rice Krispies and sugar on it, and milk, and orange juice, and that was usually about it.
Yep. Well, I'd be 350 pounds if I went to that breakfast every Saturday morning. I mean, just the bacon alone, I'd be up there.
Well, it's like everything else in life. You have to measure out what you really want or not want. I just, that's the biggest meal I eat all week. It really is. The rest of the week is pretty slim.
Yeah, I just never get ice cream for breakfast at home.
Nor do you get cake.
Exactly. But anyway, not much going on over here. Turned cold today, and I stayed in the house and hid out.
Cold. It was last night. What was it, 42 or something like that? And today it didn't get above 65. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it did. I mean, you know, I heard the weatherman was talking about it can frost at 36 degrees. How does that work?
It can frost at what?
36 degrees.
I'm not exactly sure. I really don't know. How do you develop frost if it's not at the freeze line? I don't know. I don't know where the frost would be. There would be maybe. I don't know. I will have to look that up.
Yeah, well, I will too. I heard him say that last night, and I thought, wait a minute. I don't know how that works, but anyway, it's like the streets freezing over when the feels like temperature is 32.
Yeah, it feels like. I hate that. Feels like to what? Because I mean, I'm a cold nature. You know, I like cold weather. So you could tell me it's awful. I go, no, it's not that bad. That's what it feels like to me. Not too bad.
Yeah, well, I had my share of that in Iowa. I'm sure you did in upstate New York too. It's cold up there, but anyway, glad to be here. Or glad to be somewhere. Anyway, that's all I got. Carry on, WB0NOO.
Well, where did you grow up?
Actually, I grew up in Indiana.
Okay, that's a little bit cooler than here.
Yeah, a little bit. Then I spent a fair amount of time in Iowa, so it was awful out there. I mean, it was 30 below in the winter and 110 in the summer.
I think Iowa is one of the states that has the highest alcohol consumption. Not the highest, but one of them.
Comment.
Hey, go ahead, Mike.
If he was born in Indiana, how come he don't talk like Earl?
Because he didn't get educated as well as Earl did. That's why.
Okay, you got it.
All right, Mark. Anything else before we run amok here?
It's too late. I think you've already run amok. But nope, nothing else. Carry on. WB0NOO.
Very good. That was Mark. I probably shouldn't have to say his call because he says it good for himself with that nice station he has. Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar, and he's up by the lake in here in North Wilson County. Who else is north?
KQ4 OMI.
Hey, I missed you at breakfast too, man.
Yeah, there was. I've been doing pretty good all week, and then this morning there was no oxygen out there.
Oh wow. Do you think it's weather related?
I don't know what it is. I went and had some tests done, and the doc that had the test done they lost their internet, so they haven't been able to get a hold of me. So hopefully I'll find out Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, that's funny. When you lose the internet, you lose your IP phones.
Oh yeah, you lose the internet, you lose everything. I mean, everything goes crazy.
Who would have thought that we'd get this far in technology and then we can't talk to anybody because the internet's down?
Yeah, hey, we got all this. Everything works except now.
Well, you need to go over and just give them a Vofang.
And I thought about just going printing it out and bringing it to them and say, hey, what does that mean?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I have because of the bronchitis. I really don't struggle with it, but I still use an inhaler just as kind of a preventive measure, and I don't have that problem. But I can understand how people can have that because when I first had it, it developed into something worse, and all of a sudden I said, "Man, I'm just walking around and I'm getting winded. That's kind of weird."
Oh yeah, well that and I've got enough points at Golden Corral to get a free breakfast, and I haven't been able to use it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you haven't seen the new makeover they have in there. They got all the soda machines are right out there in the lobby.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. I'm just excited about the soft serve, that's all.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, most people are going for the bacon, Anything else on that day?
Other than making a soft serve, I can't think of anything. Back to net control, KQ4OMI.
Yeah, where else can you get soft serve for breakfast? It's KQ4OMI. That's Danny. He's in Hendersonville. Who else is north?
4CV.
KD4CV. You doing any good today? It was a nice day to work out in the yard.
I didn't do any yard stuff today. I did a bunch past couple days.
Well, yeah, I really don't. I can't say. It depends on the yard work. When we say yard work, mowing the lawn's easy because it's a riding lawnmower. But when like this time of year when it's been breezy and the last, picking up the sticks from the yard and piling them up, and they come out of the big. Because I got 17 trees, so it's a lot of sticks to pick up.
Yeah, I had my last two remaining big limbs that were hanging loose from the storm came down just 3 days ago. So I got to saw those up. That's my next project.
Yeah, well, I can bring over my chainsaw.
Yeah, do you actually have one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna either hire out. He said he'd do it for 100, but for 100 I could get one of those ones that comes with 2 batteries and own something afterwards. I might kill myself doing it, but
I don't know. Is it real big around the limbs?
yeah, one of the trunks is a good 12 inches for the bolt for quite a 10, 12 feet of it.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it was another one of those 1,000-pound limbs.
Yeah. No, that's not fun. It's not fun. I tell you what, at my age at least, it's like I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, I probably won't. It's gonna require. He'll come in with a 20-inch saw, or I'm gonna try to do it with a 14-inch. And take me forever, and I'll probably let him do it. Armando, he's my pool boy.
That's what they ought to train these people who are with those Spanish names. And again, I'm not no problem with Spanish people because I was married to one for 25 years, 27 years. And but anyway, they ought to come in. Your name's no longer a mark. Just use like a stage name. Jerry. Just you're Jerry now, or you're Jim, or you're Chris.
Yeah, he's the guy who does my lawn. Him and his daughter. They got the. In fact, they have a second zero turn. Because my yard's too much of a slope to try for me to attempt it anymore. But yeah, and then I saw he was on Facebook. I was looking on. Jenny had Facebook pulled up, and I pulled him up, and he's a digital creator.
Oh yeah, aren't we all though?
Everyone apparently. It's like let's say I don't get on social media, but I was looking on Jenny's. Apparently, anyone who doesn't have a job is one of those. What did I just say? A digital creator.
Yeah, that's funny. Or you have a podcast.
I may claim. I'm going to start claiming I'm a digital creator with a podcast. I don't have any of those things.
Well, it doesn't have to exist for it to be true. You have, you've imagined it, so it's true.
I thought you couldn't post anything that wasn't true online.
No, that rule changed about 40 years ago.
Long about the time bulletin boards came up. So.
Yeah, that's funny. You remember that well, do you? The bulletin boards?
Oh, gee, yeah. On the Atari 1040, which was a real good machine, almost a Mac-like, but wasn't marketed well. But yeah, and that was exciting.
Yeah, Atari made a fantastic machine, as I recall.
Yeah, all the musicians liked it because it was Mac-like, and there was a program out called Dr. T's where you could you had a MIDI port, and everybody was getting Yamaha DX7s, which is a keyboard, digital keyboard, and hooking it up to their computers and getting to, for the first time, make your own music and do it all, save it and mess with it and noodle it and change the time here and the pitch here, and now they have, Pro Tools?
Yeah, I guess. Well, they're all digital creators.
Yeah, there you go. Pro Tools is the big thing now. There's not many pros left, so it's just Pro Tools.
Everything's pro. Did you notice that? Everything.
Unfortunately, it's true, though. There's anymore. You're not, and that's another thing. You're not necessarily a musician. You're a recording artist.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like it here in Mount Juliet, because I can claim all those things and be Mount Juliet strong.
Yeah, I'll let you get the next KD4CV.
Very good. That's Greg in Hendersonville. KD4CVE, great signal. Of course, all the signals from Hendersonville are pretty good, unless you're on a 1 watt, down in a hole somewhere. Who else is north?
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar, mobile.
Hey, Jeff. Haven't heard from you in a while. You doing all right?
Yeah, good evening there, Paul. Was mobiling on my way back from the Wilson Club meeting. Heard you all in there, and figured I'd get in here real quick towards the end of it. Other than that, yeah, not much else going on from my end.
No, that's not all. Well, how are your kids doing?
Yeah, doing all right. We're going to be making the middle school to high school transition here this summer, so everybody's kind of excited for some of the new things that will be going on in their next school.
Yeah, that's a big jump, isn't it? For the kids, it is. It's not you already know what's there, but they don't.
Yep, indeed. Looking forward to that, and maybe taking some good time off here over the summer vacation months. And other than that, staying well here. This is Jeff, KC8NNO. Back to you.
Very good. That is Jeff. Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar. And he's up in northwest Wilson. Am I correct if my memory's fading on that? That's where you are, right?
Yep, the extreme northwest Wilson County here in the Green Hill unincorporated section just between Mount Juliet and the Hermitage-Davidson County line.
Yeah, very good. My memory was somewhat correct. Northwest, up in the Green Hills area. That's the Green Hills in Wilson County, not the Green Hill Mall down there in whatever county that is. Williamson County, that's where that is, I think. Who else is north?
Kilo, November 4, Echo Romeo, India. Eric.
Hey, Eric. Keeping busy, I take it.
Yeah, I've been busy. I did a lot of yard work today and filled in some potholes. But hey, I was on my Flex radio with my new amp, and I was squashing some QRP, and I got about 5 or 6 DX stations today.
So you weren't using QRP, is that what you were saying?
Right, no, I was not. I said I was stepping on them. But no, it was great, man. I got to Australia. That's the first time I talked to Australia. I got Japan this morning, and, you know, some Italy and Argentina and Colombia. It was pretty awesome.
How much power do you have on the amp?
It goes 1,500.
Oh, okay, so you bought the small one. No, that's a lot when you consider Barefoot's 100, you know?
Yeah, I know, but and you know, I was really running at 5, 6. But some of those far stations, you know, like the Australia one, I cranked it up to 1,500, and he said I was a little over 5'9", and I looked it up. That's like 12,000 miles away. I think that might be my furthest contact. That was even further away than Antarctica. I think was like 10,000.
Well, that means it could have been long path, and it was 13.5.
That was about right, yeah. Long path was like 13.5, yeah. So you figure, you know, in the distance, that's pretty much almost as far as it can go, or halfway around the world there.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I don't know, would it count to be up on, like on the top of one of the mountains in Tibet?
Not really. The guy in Japan was right next to Mount Fiji or whatever that is.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's, you can see that from Tokyo Harbor, as I recall.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been there. But he had a picture on his QRZ page, so that was pretty cool because I got FT8, I think, to Japan before, but I never talked to anybody there. So, yeah, I talked to him for, you know, 3 or 4 minutes, and the guy in Australia I probably talked to for about, you know, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. So the bands were holding. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, the only time I talked to Japan was like a stroke of out of the blue. I was out. I used to go up in this part where there was water on both sides of the road, seawater, and so I'd go up there mobile with 100 watts on my, you know, 857D and a little screwdriver antenna, and all of a sudden I got Japan on there. I couldn't believe it. But conditions must have been great.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very. I have a friend in California. He got Japan on mobile. You know, he's got his car radio with a ham stick or something. He was down by the beach and he was talking to some guy in Japan. You know, on his whatever radio he had in his car. So that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's. But again, it's everybody tends to think they're doing great, but what they're really doing is they're catching the day when the conditions are just right.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it doesn't help, you know, it doesn't hurt you, you know, if you got 1,500 watts. You know, they might hear you a little better.
Yeah, but there's sometimes that 1,500 watts ain't going to work at all.
Oh, for sure. But I could hear him, so, and he was great. He was about a 5'7" or something here. So he said I was just a tad over 5'9", and I don't have a beam. He had a beam, and I was just running my 550-foot sky loop, which works well. But, yeah, that was it. All I got is a wire out there.
Wow, that's great. Well, very good. Anything else for the net, Eric?
That's it. Appreciate you doing the net.
All right, appreciate you being there. That's Eric, and he's in Goodlettsville. Kilo November 4, Echo Romeo, India. Who else is north? Over to the west.
WY4G.
Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Good to see you this morning, Jeff.
Yeah. I enjoyed going there and to hang out with you guys a little bit. Hopefully I can do it some more until I have to go back to work. But that, I'm going to try and make another 1 or 2 of them.
Very good. How long have you been using that cane? I don't think the last time I saw you, well, not the last time, but the longer ago, where you're having problems with your hips.
Yeah, it's where I got those discs ruptured in my back, you know. Plus I have some equilibrium issues, but I just need it kind of helping to, you know, balance myself, you know, because walking is really kind of painful right now. You know, they gave me some dose pack. They gave me a dose pack and some other stuff, which is kind of helping, you know, relieve some of it. But it's still kind of a challenge.
Oh yeah, I can see that happening to me down the road though with some lower back issues, and I know I have a hip issue. It's not a question of if; it's going to be a question of when.
Yeah, well, what's hurting me in my hip? I thought they were telling me it was bursitis, but they did an MRI, and it's not. I've got all these little micro tears in tendons and ligaments in my hip, and that's what is causing that issue.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's funny when you're young, you don't even think about these health problems, do you?
No, but all the falls I've taken and when I was younger and everything else, I'm sure it's helped contribute to it.
Yeah, well, most men, if they're doing any kind of heavy work at all, they're or playing sports, they're abusing their body every day.
I did my share of heavy work. I mean, not all the time, but I did it before. So, but you don't think about what it's going to do to you down the road until you actually get there and it starts affecting the way you can get around.
Yeah, I know. I can actually tell you what I did to cause the problems in certain joints in my body, why they hurt. Because I know what I did.
Yeah, most of mine I do, from surgeries, like the ankle reconstruction and having the ACL meniscus repaired on my knees and that type of stuff. So, and we're about the same size, so what kind of happens with our knees.
Oh yeah, the joint problems are something else. I'm hoping I can avoid it as long as possible, but I can see it down the road. Anything else for the net, Jeff?
No, I stayed up for this one. I'm about ready to drop out, so if I don't get on any of the other ones, that's why. So I'll try to catch you guys tomorrow, if not later on. So talk to you later. WY4G.
Very good. That's Jeff, and he's in Madison, Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf with a big signal. Who else is north or west?
KC4TNQ.
Hey, Charles. Did you have a good day besides doing all that work?
Yeah, I kind of slept kind of late. Started getting leg cramps. Had to get up. I piddled around. I didn't come outside till about 11, and I stayed out until it rained.
You must have got the rain. What time did you guys get the rain? Because ours was very light at around 5.
We had a pretty good shower. I think it was around 3 o'clock maybe. I really didn't look at the clock when I come in. I just come in because it was raining.
Now, I did see, it's funny, because I was working out in the yard, and I saw the clouds, and I said, well, it's going to rain. It looked like it was going to rain, just due to what the cloud formations were doing. But and I was out all until 4 o'clock out in the yard, and nothing. Then I went out an hour later, and there was a little bit of sprinkling going on.
Yeah, it was raining. I went in, took a shower, and then it was a little while. It was clear again, so I don't know what's going on. But it's getting cool, though.
Well, it kind of feels good. Tomorrow it'll probably be 90.
Yeah, well, I hope not. But anyway, that's about it for me. Y'all have a good evening. I'll be listening. KC4TNQ.
Very good. That's Charles in West Nashville. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. Who else is west? Man, Jack must have fallen asleep. Did you hear anything from Jack, Mike?
I haven't. I even texted him, but I haven't heard from him.
Well, I hope everything's all right. I mean, he religiously is on here,
Yep, I bet he fell asleep.
Well, he doesn't know the demerits he's getting, I'll tell you. All righty. We're going to virtually check in Jack. Who else is, anybody else west or south?
K4
Hey, Tony. Did you get any rain today?
Not a drop.
Okay, I think it was all really west and north of me. So you didn't get nothing, and I got almost nothing. Everything else, you do any work today?
Not a thing.
Okay. Saturday's any work day?
Well, I don't know. Saturday's just another day. I'm retired.
Yeah, I know it. I have to remind myself what day it is when I get up.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. So did you take any bacon home?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Miss Callie would meet me at the door, and give me this up and down sniff and go, bacon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they can smell it, I think, coming up the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
Anything good for the net?
Not a blessed thing.
All right, very good. We lead such exciting lives, don't we?
Yeah. Spit our teeth out and gum ourselves to death.
Very good. That is Tony, and he's in Smyrna. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec. And he was at breakfast this morning as well. It was good to see him again. Anybody else south? I think I'm hearing Larry, if somebody can confirm that for me, because I hear little pieces of it and it sounds like Larry's voice.
Yeah, it was Larry.
Are you hearing him real well?
Pretty well.
Wow. I still can't. It's hard to imagine. I'm going to have to get that other antenna up.
Oh, Larry, Paul's having a hard time hearing you, but I hear you well.
Oh, what was your count on C4FM, Mike, while I got you there?
9.
Oh, very good. It's a little lower than normal, or average, I should say.
Yep, we normally hit at least 10 and sometimes more than that, but it's a 9 night tonight.
Yeah, we remember the good times when there was 14.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Larry, we appreciate you being there. Obviously, you can hear me, so I appreciate you being there. Thanks for doing the D-Star Net, and appreciate your check-in. That's Larry in Rockville, Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Anybody else, Sal?
KE4TYJ.
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
Hanging in there. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good for. Man, I can't believe I'm going to be 77. I keep hearing saying that to myself.
Yeah, you're getting up there. Getting a little bit long in the tooth, but that happens when you live long enough.
Well, I'm fortunate. I just, even when I do a quick review on me, I had a terrible a 2-decade bout with a disease that I overcame, and then a few years later, I get hit by, 20 years later, I get hit by a car.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. That wasn't good, but I'm glad you're still here and you pulled through just fine.
Yeah, no, it kind of cracks me up, really, because how many people survive a broadside on a bicycle,
Not many. I think he was in the process of stopping, and you just didn't allow him enough time.
Well, it hit fast enough that I hit the windshield, and it caused that brain bleed, and the 6 broken ribs, and the shoulder hitting the windshield was, breaking the scapula. So it was enough. It was enough to cause me, if I wasn't wearing a helmet, I'm not sure if I'd be here.
Yeah, more than likely that brain bucket saved your brain. It helped a lot of you in fact. I would believe that anyway. But everybody sticks around for a reason.
Yeah, it's like my grandmother used to say when she was getting in her late 80s. She goes, I don't know why I'm still here. The Lord must have plans for me.
Absolutely. All right, sir, I'm going to hold it and let you get back to net. Doing a fine job as net control.
Yeah, well, thanks for the compliment. Just being me. That's Jim in Woodbury. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet. Big signal out of Woodbury. He's got a nice setup out there too. He's got a big full wave loop for 160, and he's got a beam pointed right at me. Big multi-element beams. He does a good job. Who else is south or anywhere? And last chance. Well, not the last chance. The second last chance. All right, we're going to do the rundown on we're calling all dilly-dalliers, spuddlers, landlubbers, sandbaggers, lollygaggers, lurkers, skulkers, slackers, lackeys, toadies, lackards, repeater chunkers, shape-shifting lizard people, moon landing deniers, and of course those who support the moon landing. Moon occupied by aliens, and those that deny it. And those are aliens from outer space who may indeed be living inside the moon. We're not sure about that because we haven't dug that deep. And those that deny that. And of course, those living on the backside of the moon may be aliens from another country getting the jump on us. Flat earthers, flat earth deniers, scanner listeners, SDR donglers, preppers, end time survivalists, and the ever-loving Bigfoot believers. Anybody else? All right, then we'll move on. We're going to 144-240 upper side main, unless I hear somebody yelling at it. Looks like we're there. 144-240. We're on 144-240. This is K4PW looking for check-ins. From where were we? From the east.
KM4YRF.
Yeah, very good. Michael here, Mount Juliet, KM4YRF. Who else is east? East or north?
KD4GON.
KD4GON. That's Danny up in Station Camp. Who else is north?
WB0NLO.
Well, there was 2 in there with WB0NOO. Mark up in by the lake. Who was the other state? Who else is there?
KD4CVE.
Oh, very good. Big signal. Nice, particularly nice audio tonight there. Great. KD4CVE. Who else is north?
KQ4OMI.
Very good. KQ4OMI. That's Daniel in Hendersonville. Who else is north?
KN4ERI.
KN4ERI. Very good. You're going to slap on that 15. When we get over to 6 meters, how much can you give me?
What's that?
On your big amp, on 6 meters, how much can you give me? How much power can you give me?
I usually have 1500, but usually I just use the vertical antenna, and that vertical antenna, I think it'll only do like 100 or 200 watts. I don't want to smoke it.
No, I wouldn't either. No, I wouldn't push it. If you don't, no, don't do it at all. All right, very good. That's Eric, KN4ERI, and he's a good listener. Who else is north? Anybody else north or south? Or west, excuse me. North or west?
Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. If you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you fine. How are you copying me there, Charles?
Everybody scratched you on everything to me tonight.
Oh, wow. Well, very good. I got you in there. So you got a good signal here. That was Charles in West Nashville, Kilo Charlie 4 Tango, November, Quebec. He's having trouble with a lot of stations, he said, so the noise must be all that crap in downtown Nashville giving him trouble. Anybody else, please come now. I think did I do west or south?
You have not done south yet.
Yeah, okay, there you go. I knew I was missing some. I got Jimmy in there. I'll get it straight. It's KE4 STYJ, KE4TYJ. Now your signal sounds great here.
Well, thank you, sir. You're doing a great job over this way. I even do better if we all went horizontal, but since everybody's vertical, I have to stay with the vertical beam.
Yeah, I understand. Well, you're going to do okay on. Well, see, I'm horizontal on 6 meters.
I'm not even going to bother getting up there on 6 meters today.
All right, sounds good. Anything else? Let's see, KE4. That was Jimmy, KE4S TYJ. He's in Woodbury. Anybody else? Any place, anywhere. We're now calling Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa. Got nothing. Okay, we were up to 9 in there tonight. Kind of an average number for us. We're going to move over to 50. That 135. We'll see you there. We are there, 50.135. This is K4PEW looking for check-ins from the east.
KM4YRF.
I don't hear any distortion on your signal this time.
None.
Now, if there is, I don't even notice it.
All right, well, good deal.
All right, very good. That was Michael here, Mount Juliet. Who else is east? North?
WB0NOO.
Very good. WB0NOO. Mark in North Wilson. Who else?
KQ4OMI.
KQ4OMI, and that's Daniel in Hendersonville. Good signal. Who else is north? Is that Dan? Is that Danny? I'm hearing. Am I hearing GON or am I just imagining it?
That's Greg.
Oh, that was Greg. Okay, so I was imagining the wrong person. Greg, KD4 CVE. Very good. That's Greg. Man, we got to get Greg a better antenna. That's what it is. Who else is north or west?
KN4ERI.
Very good. We got Eric in there. KN4ERI. How's my signal to you? Where you're located? I said, how's my signal to you?
It is pretty good. It's a little off frequency. I can hear you, but I didn't see anything show up on my S meter. Hit me one more time.
Yeah, I'm the same way. You're not even showing up on the meter at all, but I can't hear you.
I can hear you great, but you're only like an like even below one over here, but it sounds good. And this thing, I'm just using my 991. It's like 75 watts or something outputting.
Right. Well, even then there was a little bit of fluctuation in the volume. On the audio was getting better in certain spots there. So something's going on.
Yeah, it could be. I'm on my 6-meter vertical, but I'm only outputting like 75 watts right now.
Well, remember, I'm on mine's a 6-meter horizontal, one of those square loops, whatever it's called.
Roger. Well, I can hear you. So I guess who else is out there?
Yep, that's KN4 ERI in Goodlettsville. That's Eric. Who else? North or west?
Charlie 4 hanging out at November 28th.
Very good. That's Charles in West Nashville. You copying me okay, Charles?
You're real scratchy now. Eric had a really good signal, but man, everybody's copying from me tonight.
Yeah, Eric's signal was excellent by comparison. Yours is okay, though. I got good copy. That's Charles in West Nashville. Anybody else? Last chance before we move over to the secret frequency. Very good. Somebody finds out, talks to Carl and tell him we miss him and we want him back on the air. It's K4PEW closing out this portion of the net.